Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here, and we're going to do a beer review. This one is by Karl Strauss Brewing Company, and they're from San Diego, California. And this is called Isomerizer IPA, and it comes in at 7% ABV, and it's got a bunch of literature on there. Great American Beer Festival 2016. They must have won an award. It says enjoy by 12/30/19, and today is 10/22/19. So it's probably a couple months old. So it should be okay. It's in a can. I don't know what they're giving it for a shelf life, but the distributor employee was over at Total Wine & More, and he was brought it in, so I don't know. Maybe they're giving it, 2 or 3 month shelf life. I'm not sure, but it's not coming very far, and he was unloading it, so this is right from the distributor. I don't know. Enjoy by 12/30. That's a little over 2 months from now, so I don't know. If they're giving it a 3 month, then this is like a month old. If they're giving it a 4 month, then it's 2 months old. Regardless, it's a couple months before the enjoy by date. So I've never had this before. I've seen it, but never had it. They have a Karl Strauss brewery tasting room over there in Anaheim, not far from here, and I haven't been in there because it's just, I always go to Golden Road right next door because it just looks funner. But I'm not really, I haven't really had many Karl Strauss beers, so I'm not that, privy to their beers. So this is my first time having this one. This is what the can looks like. I picked this up in Total Wine & More for like $11 out the door for a 6-pack. So let's see what we got here. Pour it straight down the middle. Once again, that's what the can looks like. I can smell hops already. So I'm assuming this is fresh because I got it right from the distributor that was at Total Wine & More. So we'll see how good it is. Alright, well, we got a monster frothy creamy head. We have a crystal, well, very, very slightly hazy amber color, like a light amber. A little lighter than amber. It's like a light amber color, slightly hazy, as you can see. Pretty good looking beer. Pretty good clarity. It's pretty much almost clear. Just a very slight haze to it. A couple of bubbles streaming up, but not many. For the most part, no bubbles streaming up. Just like 1 or 2. Pretty good looking though. See it, see the clarity. All right. Let's get an aroma on this puppy. Aroma's a little better off the can, but let me swill it and see if I can get some more coming up here. Okay, I'm getting some hop notes, but they're kind of like a tangy kind of a hop. Kind of earthy. Kind of like an earthy kind of spice hop, but at the same time it's a little bit like kind of a tangy. A little bit barnyard kind of funky. Little bubble gum coming off the can aroma, but not the glass here. Yeah, it's kind of got like a barnyard funky note, little bubble gum, kind of like a funky hop note. Hard to describe actually, just a little funky. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Okay, yeah, it's like a earthy kind of funky spice hop. Different, very different than what I've ever had. It's pretty hoppy though. It's pretty damn hoppy. I'm not sure what the IBUs are because they're not listed on the can, but it's pretty damn hoppy. But it's not like piney hops or nothing. It's kind of like an earthy kind of spice type hop, but it's got like a little bit of barnyard kind of funkiness to it. And then on top of that, there's kind of like this sweet bubblegum kind of note, and very slight kind of tropically kind of note, but very faint. It's more like a bubblegum sweetness with that kind of barnyard funky earthy spice hop note. Excuse me. Let me do it again here. Yeah, let's get another hit, see if we pick up anything else. Cheers. Yeah, I don't. It's pretty hoppy. Isomerizer IPA. Okay. Karl Strauss. Okay. Well, this is different. Let me just keep going with this here and see if I can break this down a little bit. It's a lot different than what I've ever had actually. It is a West Coast style. It's got an interesting note to it though that is different than most West Coast styles. It's pretty dank. It does have enough sweetness to balance everything out because it's not really leaving any lingering bitterness on my tongue. Got a medium mouthfeel. It's got pretty good head retention. Leaving a little glazing on the glass there. This is interesting. It's almost piney hops, but it's got like that weird kind of barnyard funkiness to it, and that earthy kind of spice type hop. A little bit grassy. Not too shabby. It's not the best IPA I've ever had, but it's pretty good. Kind of run of the mill. It's a little different. I think what I'm tripping on is it's kind of a grassy kind of earthy hop. It is kind of green, like almost like they wet hopped it. Kind of like that. But with kind of like an earthy type hop. It's pretty good. It's pretty dank. I think the IBUs are up there. At least 60 or 70 IBUs. It's pretty bitter, but in a good way. I wish I knew how old it was. Pretty cool looking can though. They got a beautiful brewery over there in Anaheim, right next to Golden Road, right by the Anaheim Stadium. A big old fancy restaurant brewery. It's just looks pretty classy and kind of like fancy. So I'm not like a fancy kind of guy. I'm more like a biker kind of guy. So I go next door to Golden Road because it's a little more my speed. I don't want to feel like I'm underdressed in a place. It looks like you'd have to wear a tuxedo at Karl Strauss. It's pretty fancy looking, but it's a nice brewery actually. Very nice. Big. It's a big ass brewery. That's the one in Anaheim. I haven't even seen the one in San Diego. Yeah, I'm getting a little bubble gum. And that kind of piney, earthy, grassy kind of hop with the little barnyard funkiness there. Yeah, it's pretty damn good actually. Yeah, the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm liking it. It's pretty tasty. It's leaving some decent lacing on the glass. Really good head retention. It's decent. I'm just not really experienced with Karl Strauss beers, but you know, this is pretty legit. This is pretty legit, man. At first, I always thought that Karl Strauss was kind of a cheaper beer that may have been like bought out by InBev or something, but I don't know. Ribbit, excuse me, sorry. But that's pretty hoppy. The more I'm drinking it, the more I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm getting that big bubblegum note sweetness there. Yep. Almost like piney hops. Piney, earthy, grassy green hops. With a little barnyard funkiness. That's about what I got. Pretty hoppy. It's not tropical or nothing like that. It's just kind of like a West Coast style dank hop IPA. You can't tell it's 7%. There's no raw alcohol notes. It's well hidden. It's very well made. Yeah, the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm liking it. It's pretty damn good. Yep, that's West Coast style. Yeah, the more it's getting a little more piney as I got towards the end. It seemed that I'm picking up the piney hop notes a little more than at the beginning when I was getting more of the grassy kind of earthy spice hop notes. With that said, I'll give this puppy 4.2 out of 5, and I'll have the description at the bottom of the video there if you want to check that out. 4.2 out of 5 stars, and that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Karl Strauss Isomerizer IPA. There it is. Alright, that's my score. I'm gonna stay with that, 4.2, and we'll catch y'all later. See ya.